Are
I'm
you
too
actually?
scared.
Are you?
No, I'm too scared to do that.
No. Oh, you too. Oh. Well, I was about to say I could do that any day with my boy.
With your what?
With my boy Blake, he could get anything. He literally has.
Oh man, Blake must know Pablo Escobar.
No, no, no.
Blake from Howell High School?
No, he's from Brick. So shut up. He's actually
Oh,
closer to
he's from
you.
Brick.
Brick. Nah, he's just home alone more, so it's not like he has to hide from anyone. But no, I said no to those because yes, I could try it, but like it'd be 6 hours. I need like it's just the process, like the 6 hours of trip. Like it's actually so bad.
It's not even like 6 hours, bro.
Summer's
Plus, the-
6, Molly's 6. I know that, and that's only a
oh,
half a
you did
tank.
it before?
No, Molly. I heard about someone that did it, and it was like 6 hours for him, and that was half. And you,
Fulcrum.
and you need like a full trip buddy because like if you both do it, you're both being
I
fucked.
know. You know who you're fucking talking to?
Yes, I know, weed boy. Hold on. Jazzy, you want to get a mommy? Well, no, I mean, whatever. I'm not trying those yet. Like, I want to try them just so I have the experience, but like, not yet.
Hey, unlock the fucking horse. Oh, God. I'm Cat. Hey, look here. Let you know where to film that.
What are you watching?
I'm watching TikTok. Hold on. Dude, do you see the kid that with his dad, Woo-Wop? The
No,
one who fucking, I want to kill my mom. I want to kill my dad.
no.
Dude, are you like living under a rock?
Kinda, yeah. Wait, well, I want to. I wish I knew what you were talking about. What is it? Like, can you like explain this to me? Like, what song is it?
It's not a song.
It's
It's just
not.
like it's a joke. I sent you one of the videos on TikTok.
Okay, good. What the? What kind of side? What kind of side of TikTok are you on, dude?
Isn't that
Hold on, I have to watch the whole thing. I actually forgot that I have TikTok on my.
Do you want to be rich and own
PC.
these supercars like me?
Do I
All
want
you have to do is
at,
click.
you
I'm
have
just
to
kidding.
look at
I'm
like
just
his
kidding.
older
Just a way to bait you
his
guys
older
in.
videos.
Do you want to be rich and own these supercars like me?
Hold on, give me a minute. I'm about to. Okay. So he takes the dogs out.
How old is he?
Stop!
Why is he taking the dogs like he's like Jesus?
You gonna let him grab your dog? What are you doing? Mama, look what he's doing.
Is this the sacrifice?
He sold his soul to his son. What?
Take
These
them.
comments.
Take them!
What
Mom,
the?
give me my
And the
dog.
child's with him. He's on some drugs.
You
Thomas,
have a
he's on
problem.
drugs.
You need to get help, Dejan.
What? How funny. Dude.
This is the most ghetto place. I'm not gonna lie. So like,
I'm gonna put your soul into this mermaid.
he's gonna put his soul into the mermaid.
Go up, get down. What are you
It's
talking
not
about?
safe, bro. Don't break that. Don't.
What?
Oh, well,
Ah, Zarya's gone forever.
father like son, buddy. father like son. No, alright. Thomas, that was a little weird and strange at the first 5 minutes of that.
Funny though.
Yeah. What kind of side of TikTok are you on? I thought you were in the. Oh my god, I don't get.
Wait, watch this one. I'm sending you all the funny TikToks.
Oh my god. My stream is gonna laugh. Oh my god. By the way, I'm streaming, so yeah, less drug talk, but not that much, you know.
Right.
Okay.
Look at you. You look like the president of the fucking United States, guy.
Hello, America.
Are you streaming?
Hello, America. What? What am I? Yeah. Just for funsies. It's not like we're doing cocaine on stream. Oh yeah, did your Fortnite get finished downloaded? So I could cry and die?
Yeah, probably.
Alright, well, well, you gotta see what it looks like. Okay, Fortnite is actually so bad that I wanna cry. Get on it. Get on it. Get on it. Get on it. So you could see how bad
Dude,
it
I thought we were
is.
talking about Jeffy Dahmer.
Yeah, we could talk about that while we game. What do you think we're gonna do? Multitask, mate.
Yeah, but I'm just chilling right now, bro.
Oh my.
Can we play at 5? Oh my god, shut up.
Yeah, we'll do 2 minutes. 2 minutes, mate. Okay, but yeah. So yeah, you're at Tony. You're at Tony's spot. Dude, Tony is like a good character. Like honestly,
I don't know who that is yet. I don't
Tony,
think.
the Death Boy.
Oh yeah.
Dude, Tony.
Dude. I was so just like that's when I was like, all right, fuck you, Jeff Dahmer. He's
Nah,
a dick.
dude. I don't know.
Like-
Jeff Dahmer's
like-
crazy, mate.
Like
He's
I know
mad.
I get it, but like, dude, the shit that he done, all this stuff, like even this first one with the hitchhiker, just starting there.
Yeah, the
Like,
hitchhiker,
bruh.
dude. Like, no.
Wait,
okay.
do you remember the part where, spoiler alert, but do you remember the part
I
where,
watched the
not
whole
really,
thing. I just
yeah.
finished the whole thing, so nothing's.
Wait, don't tell me the end at all, please.
No. I mean, I think you know it's already past.
I know I
tense.
could know, but
Yeah,
like,
but I gotta say, it's just you know, like I said, back in the 50s and to the 80s to the 90s, murder was really up and coming. Like American police did not know that in their own homes that there were killers in their own homes or like in your neighborhood because they just thought, oh, all the violence and murder is all out in third world countries and that's their problem. We're just good, solitary Americans, and we have all the righteous views. No, it's just any human being. It's like an individual. But you cannot target, like, everyone in America. Like, then you just be as skeptical as everyone in the States. But it's called individualism, and it's just everyone has their own tone for life. Unfortunately, I'm not giving them an excuse or any killer. John Wayne, the murder before in the 57. You know that murder? How they were trying to bring up later. They're gonna bring up 2 other murders: the John Wayne and then a murder in 57. And it's just like, you know, those are just the unfortunate events of like American history. I mean, like I said, it's been worse. Like, it's just now out in the public. You know what's crazy? All the murders we don't know could be still happening, and we don't know. And that's the thing. It hasn't been documented because they haven't been caught. There could be just someone doing it, but in this new time of 2022, it's been less of a threat because technology, like probably back then, like even 30 years ago, we really didn't like track ID, we didn't do that much. But now, like after probably 9/11 and those murders, and definitely after Columbine and now these shootings, kind of changed, you know? Now it's like, okay, stop pissing around. And if you get a call and you call the cops, they're not going to piss their pants and be like, I don't know. But this time, if you call the cops, they're taking a full force. And if they don't, then that's just the corrupt system of police justice. But, like, nowadays, that's why, like,
Nah,
nowadays,
I was also pretty heated when I wouldn't believe the dude that
yeah,
was complaining about him being drugged just because he is black. That's what I want. Like, dude, and
Tracy,
the
yeah.
judge with the Filipino family.
Yeah, the Laos family. Like, no, that was just the thing because back then it wasn't. Back then, see, it's crazy. 30 years ago, when your parents were kids and like teenagers, when they were our age, you could literally get away with anything if you just properly hide it. Like, that's how crazy it was back then because there was no DNA process. Technically, realistically, like, we didn't, like, back then they didn't DNA everyone and be like, okay. But, like, you, there's more chances of getting away with it. And yes, and that just goes to show how good American society has
Yeah.
changed with technology. Like now, less murders are gonna be hard. Gonna be less. Are gonna be harder to get away with because of the technology. And
Mm-hmm.
and it was just a crazy time because there was like you also have to go back with the history. It was during Vietnam, and so people weren't really crazy about what's going on in their house. They were like talking about overseas. They were thinking about overseas. I know this is not trying to be a history monologue bullshit, but like this is the reality of life. When there was other big important things, some things were overshadowed, and those overshadowed could get worse and worse. With Jeff Dahmer because he was during the Vietnam era. Like that was a
Yeah.
big cause of like he wasn't affected by the war. He never had PTSD. He just was, those murders were not even like accountable because yes, I guess they were black and gay, and back then it was scarce to be called out to be gay, and it's just crazy because like those murders are just overshadowed by other like events that were happening. So like take for example the bloody like Ukraine fight. Like it's just we're now focusing on that, and then someone could just be murdered in your neighborhood. It's just that's crazy. But it's just Jeff Dahmer wasn't insane. He knew what he was doing actually, and that's the crazy part. That's the mad part. Like even with John Wayne too, he had the full conscience. And then I'll tell you this. This is not. It is a little spoiler, but it helps me describe this situation. When all these killers are murdered, all these killers are done, they check their brains, and
Yeah.
maybe out of I don't know the statistics. Don't count me on that. But they all say that their brain waves, their brain analysis is normal. It's like you compare that to other working society American people, their brain waves are the same attune as those serial killers. So it's something bigger and something deeper. It's just some people just don't have the like the remorse or whatever. Like if you watch those interviews of mostly of these killers, they just don't have the same complexity of other humans. They are more simple. They are like barbarians. Like, and I also say this from genetics too. That's also our like 2,000 years ago. This would have been a-okay. Actually, like I bet. That's what I'm saying. These serial killers are just out of order and out of time. They're at a different time. You know how some people say, I wish I was born in the 80s. I wish I was born in blah, blah, blah. You know?
Yeah.
It's just they unfortunately were in the wrong society, like, unfortunately. And I'm not trying to give them an excuse of, oh, go back in 2000 and you would have been fine chopping up blah, blah, blah. But I'm saying, like, unfortunately, as human history, human evolution, this was us. We did that. And they had no laws, no crimes, no nothing. It was just regular old, oh, you murdered those people? Okay, well, whatever. And then, they didn't get any judgment or remorse from that because it was A-OK. And that, slivers down DNA. And I'm not saying
Yeah.
everything is about DNA. I'm not saying that DNA is what causes. I don't even know. It's more bigger than you should think. Because in the 1800s, that's when we got a little more experimental with the brain. Like, it took us a lot of years to realize that we have a brain that decides our decisions and functions, and it's just took us. We only have 200 plus knowledge on record ish of a brain, like, deception and description of it, because we didn't really check it back then, and we just we didn't really be like, oh well, it's the brain. But, like, it's just crazy with being around someone that, like, could do this and you think they're normal. That's the thing. They are just disguised as it. But yeah, it's more complex than anything. It's almost as complex as that we don't even know what's in our Earth, like the ocean. 10%, dude. 10%, maybe even less than that. Don't quote me on that, but, like, we humans take a long time to, like, get knowledge. And it shows. Like, 30 years ago, took us a long time for that murderer to get caught. But yeah, that's my little debrief. But how do you like the show, dude?
I do like it a lot.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. I also, like, dude, if that stuff happened now, I saw on TikTok and, like, the guy was pretending to be one of the, like,
No, it's
people get. And wait, and I saw it, and it was like, and the dude, as soon as he gave him, like, a Coke that was out of, like, the can, and it was just, like, in a cup, he was like, all right, give me water. And then he pulls out his gun when he's trying to pull for the knife.
no, that's just it's just crazy. It still could
I would
happen.
do that to you.
It still could happen.
I would do that to you.
Oh my god! Don't say that.
Bro, I can't believe he kept the head in the box that his grandma. I felt bad for the grandma.
Yeah, the grandma. The
Dude's
grandma.
grandma had to live with that shit.
Yeah, and then he's like shouting at his grandma like, "God damn it! I want to have my man again, my man again,
Well, I
my
do
man
think
again."
that in the beginning, they made it like his parents were like his dad. Like they just showed his dad, and he was like crying in like the lawyer's room or whatever, or
Yeah.
the interrogation room. And like in the beginning, you don't know anything about his parents or like whatever, like how they were. So
Yeah.
like you kind of like, oh shit, like you feel bad for his dad, but then you hear and like you see like all the shit that their like relationship was in front of him and stuff, and you're like, oh, that's why.
Some people I saw this a comment on other people, and now there's a decision on, like, a debate, actually a debate of, do you blame the person, the murderer, or do you blame his backstory? Because 90% I heard is main of the murderers. Their upbringing, their childhood was a little traumatized and a little, like, messed up. And
Well,
then
I think environment definitely plays a role of what you're surrounded
some
by.
people, I saw one comment say like, do not use that as an excuse.
Well, no, I don't think it's an excuse at all. Like,
I,
obviously, no. Like, I'm saying, like, it's 100% whoever's actions they are. Like, you gotta own up to them.
yeah,
Like,
that's
matter, no matter the shit. But like, and that's just the truth of it. But also, I feel like that doesn't disregard the fact that like also environment can play a role in it too.
yeah,
I
of
feel like it's
course.
both. It's everyone's held responsible. Plus, like, I'm not. The environment doesn't like allocate them from being like in trouble or anything, or
Yeah,
like from they committed the shit,
like
but they were. He was still like, dude, why the fuck would he just get into taxidermy that deep with his son? And then all the red flags of when he tried to tell him and at the diner when he was like, I'm not like anyone
yeah,
else. I have relate like fantasies or whatever and shit. He was gonna tell him, and the dad just fucking said he's gonna go to Ohio State.
yeah. No, that's just the '70s, dude. It's the time period too. The '70s and the '60s and the '80s. If you ask your parent, like they didn't tell anything. Like back
Yeah,
then, you don't tell your parents squat dilly shit.
yeah.
Like gay people back
Well,
then could
well,
not even say
also,
anything. Like if they said anything, you saw how the police were like, here's your friend. Okay.
bro, he got a dude. Uh, he could have got killed for what he did to the fucking hitchhiker if the hitchhiker like wasn't paying attention and turned the other way.
Yeah,
Cause
dude.
dude, he kissed him, bro, and back then he would have fucking murdered him. But
No, he said
fortunately,
he called him a faggot. Like, oh wait.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I probably can't say that again on Twitch, but sorry, Twitch. But no, it's just like it's definitely the time back then. Like my grandma told me like that. There's nothing that was ever said to her. No one told her anything. Like there was a lot of turmoil in my family.
For what?
Like there was like a lot of things that happened in my mom's like family that she just didn't tell my grandma sometimes, and it was just normal back then. And so
Yeah.
him trying to tell his dad back then was like, very weird and very selective. Like you would
Yeah.
tell your
Plus, like,
parents selective things. Like, and he was also shy. His shyness didn't help. He wasn't confident. His whole attitude of like his mono.
I'm not gonna lie, he was a pussy.
If the actor was acting out how he really was in real life, I could see why he wouldn't tell his dad like the full details, because that's not something that you tell your dad. And yes, he was left by his mom and dad at the same time, so that didn't help. So just
Yeah, he was also alone for the most of his like
most of the
teenage
summer, that was the summer. That was just the
drinking
summer.
every single day
Yeah,
though.
yeah. Drinking also has a part into it because your brain just turns off.
And dude? How does one get no charges and their case isn't allowed to get spoken of after molesting a 14-year-old boy?
No, like it's either the back then. It was like it wasn't like today where it's like you be shunned from society. Back then, it was like happening mainly a lot. Like I said, back like those
Dude,
years and those
uh,
eras, nothing was told, nothing was said, and that's why there's a lot. That's why the Me Too thing happened. It's because there was all full turmoil of like things that happened back then that you weren't even allowed to say. It was just American society back then where you couldn't say anything because you either think that you get ostracized or whatever. They didn't think it
yeah.
was normal. So it's definitely the time, especially in the 1800s. That didn't help because you know how he was experimenting on the bodies, right?
Yeah.
So we did that before. That's been in human history before. These doctors, that's how we know 200 years ago about the brain. These doctors would use prisoners, these insane people, because back then if you were insane, technically, you have no right, you have no nothing, you're just one person with a brain that needs to be examined. And that's why, like I said, the spoiler where they wanted to see about these brain waves and these brain activities was to see if it was different from a working society people, but there is no difference. It's just, it was just a person, and it's not the brain. It's just the, I don't know what it is, and that's why no one knows. Because one day, that's why I like to look at it as the Joker, like the Joker thing. Joker just had a one bad day, and he just broke down, and it just changed him. Like, it could just be that too. But I'm also saying, like, this brain activity is just not showing anything. Like, there's no reason why the brain is the one held accountable for this atrocity that these serial killers do and did, because they're just as they analyze it, and they're just as normal as other people. And that's why when people claim that they're insane now, sometimes it's not even the truth. Like, it's not, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
Some people are, but some no. Just some are just not. They just are normal, and they just plead, and that's why many cases plead to be insane, because they want an excuse, and that's not a good excuse. But yeah, it's just crazy. You like open the head and just put like, what do you think is gonna happen? Acid and no, it wasn't gonna happen.
No.
That was crazy though. That was like, I mean, I don't know. He should have been smart enough of knowing, like, acid is not gonna help you in your brain. It's a pH. The pH level is just gonna melt the exterior and interior. That'll leave you paralyzed. Maybe even not able to talk.
Yeah.
Like, your brain holds every function of what we do. The way our lips move, our hands move. Everything that we do right now is our brain telling us what to do. And that's what gives us our soul. That's what I think.
Yeah, mate.
But yeah, dude, you gotta finish it though.
You're right, lad.
You gotta finish it. So yeah, get on Fortnite, and we can still talk about this. I actually want to watch the John Wayne one. 33 and left under his house.
I still also have to watch The Boys.
Oh.
I knew you were gonna say that.
But no, no. I mean, it's just so crazy. I don't know. It's just some people don't have the respect. That's
Yeah.
also another thing. Like, I don't know how far it is, but did you see that he dug up a body?
No. Wait, who? Oh, yeah. No, that was fake. That was a flashback, or that was like a fantasy.
Yeah, he tried to.
No, he said the ground was too like it was too cold out, so the ground wouldn't go back the same way.
Yeah, but he was attempting it. He was attempting it. Like, attempted murder. Like, you're gonna get charged for attempted murder. But you also could, get charged for disturbing the peace of the resting soul. That's an offense too. Grave diggers. That's an offense. You can't dig up dead people.
Yo, can you face swap your face 10 times?
What?
Look how funny this shit is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll send it to you.
But no. You gotta watch it. Okay. Oh my god. He looks like Beetlejuice.
Yep.
Jesus. TikTok is sometimes very weird and sussy. Alright, well, get on Fortnite.
No.
I thought. Alright. Are we not playing
Okay.
Fortnite?
Whatever,
I'll go on
whatever.
Black Ops 2 and trick
No, 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 no.
and like, talk with you and then just kill robots because Black Ops 2 servers probably.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, that's just crazy. I know, it's just weird that, just turned up, out of nowhere. But you better finish it, dude. Like, it's mad. I mean, it's. I don't want to say fascinating, but it is interesting that these people could just take away a soul and just think it's normal. And yes, that's our society. Well, that's how our society was, Unfortunately, human society wasn't ever perfect.
Yeah.
Like,
Yo, did you tell your stream that I'm better than you at basketball?
no.
Oh.
No, but hold on. So, like, it also goes to show, like, some of our animosity ancestors are still within us. You know? Like, you know how human evolution has, like, sometimes changed, but it hasn't? Like, realistically? Realistically, we are still the same people from 300 years ago. Maybe even 400. It's just very different factors in it. But we're still
Yeah.
the same people. Like, it's not like we're changed. It's not like we grew a third arm and they didn't. But, we just changed and we became smarter and we became more aware of what was good and what was bad than they
Yeah.
were. And it's just, the society that we evolved into, like, it was lawless back then. Like, definitely, really, like, that's what I'm saying when these serial killers, unfortunately, they're nothing compared to when this country was lawless and even had no rules. Like, the reason why rules were in place was because of how crazy it was. Sometimes you couldn't even go outside your door without getting shot or getting, like, murdered. And it's just like, we grew from that time, like the medieval times. Those were more gruesome than half of these serial killers. And we publicized it back then. Those ancestors, our ancestors, publicized those murders, those torturing. We publicized it. We, like, literally said to the people back then, it said, do this.
Yeah.
They have books. They have books. The Romans have books. The Greeks, well, Roman Greeks, the English people, maybe the Germanic people, they had books written of telling how to kill someone so slowly, how to keep them alive but keep them in pain for so many years.
Yeah.
And now we're looking at these serial killers 30 years ago. Yes, 30 years ago. And we're disgusted by that. But unfortunately, our ancestors publicized those torturing worse than Dahmer ever could. Worse than John Wayne. Worse than those Columbine kids. Like, we in human history have always been just insane. It's just sometimes it hasn't been unleashed. I'm not saying it's gonna unleash one day and just the whole society breaks, but it's still within us. Like, our animosity, our way of life. Like, we haven't changed. And that's what I'm trying to bring of we have changed but so little of that we know. Like, evolution has taken its turn and taken its toll. We have changed as a society, and we have evolved into a better society and better, like, way of life. But those little cracks, those little seams going in our society, those
Yeah, man.
those are our ancestors still with us, unfortunately. But yeah, get on Fortnite. Oh my god.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just when I don't know. It's just when you realize that 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 400 years ago, 500 years ago, two like
Dude, GTA. Sorry, dude, I just cut you off, but GTA 6 looks crazy.
yeah, I know that's dude the leaks. Dude, they found him. The FBI found him. They arrested him. They were gonna go to no rest of finding that kid and jailing that kid like no matter what. They were gonna take him to court, read him his rights, and take him down.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying, it's just unfortunately in our nature. Sometimes it's just suppressed, and sometimes people can't suppress it. That's the thing. And that's just
Yeah.
how humans were, And that's why people say, I'm so good. No, you're not. Unfortunately, humans can never be as pure as God would ever be. And that's why people envision God, because they could think that they're, you know, thinking they're
Yeah, man.
Almighty Jesus is the like savior. The reason why he's a savior is he's saving us from ourselves as a human being. And even God has his faults. You know the saying of God forgives everyone? Well, he
Yeah.
didn't. He didn't. He didn't. He didn't. Adam and Eve, you know that story, Cain and Abel? You know the
What'd you
story?
say?
Cain and Abel.
No.
There's a flaw in that story, and it goes
Sounds familiar.
Cain and Abel. I'm not trying to go into history type monologue, but after this I'll be done. But Cain and Abel are two brothers that were from Adam and Eve, the two first humans. Adam and Eve have two sons. Cain and Abel were brothers, and they were working on a farm, so called. God
Wait,
would.
are these? Is this a story about the angels?
No. They,
Oh.
Cain and Abel, were two brothers, and God, somehow, the judgment of all men, well, the two first natural born humans, technically, in their book, technically, they, they were given God gifts, and God technically did not forgive one of the brothers. I don't know which brother he didn't forgive or something like that. He didn't
Yeah.
forgive one brother and punished him. And the brother became jealousy, and then killed the other brother. And God did not forgive him. He made it his torture. He literally gave him the first hell reality. He made him relive that trauma of killing his brother, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. blah. So that's where God didn't forgive someone in the first time.
Yeah.
Wasn't going to be the last time. And that's why I'm saying, like, when those churchgoers say God forgives all, like, that's hard to believe. I'm not trying to take down the church and blah blah blah. It's just that if you written that in the book, and there are reasons why God didn't forgive him, then But that's it. Okay, that's it. Get on Fortnite so I can scream and cry when I die from kids.
So you're saying it sucks. So you are saying it's hard now.
It is yeah, a little bit. It's not the best. Not the best. People say the season is the best. Like, of course, they have to sell it. They have to sell it right, and that's how they get money. And I'm sorry to say this, but like when clicks and Ninja and Tifu. Well, I don't know Tifu's, They say Fortnite's the best. Fortnite's the best. They can't. They have to because, who's paying their checks? Yes, they could go to a different game, but do they?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, let's go.
Okay. I'm pulling my chair up.
Alright, we should also talk about what we're doing tomorrow since I'm coming over to your house tomorrow unless I'm not invited anymore. Or you were just pissing on. Stop watching TikTok. Oh my.
Sorry.
I'm gonna murder you.
I live at TikTok.
I'm gonna John Wayne you.
You don't even know who that is.
The clown. Well, there's so many John Waynes out in the life. Oh my god, that name is.
Oh my god, it's the clown.
There's a director called John Wayne, so he gets a bad rep.
Oh my god, it's the clown.
Ah. Ah.
The clown. I can't find the remote to my TV. I'll be right back.
Oh my god. God, this kid takes forever. I have to go to the bathroom.
Pussy? Hey, bitch! Hello? Tyler.
beep boop bop. Is this kid not here? Oh my god. Well, chat. Future YouTube video. We're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait for his incompetence. This is gonna be fun.
Hello. Yo.
Finally.
Where were you? What do you mean you were gone first? I was back first.
No, I was
Yeah, and
here.
then I came back. I said, hey, 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 and you didn't answer. And then I went back upstairs because you didn't answer.
I was still on my seat. Oh wait, Are you
Yeah.
in? Are you here?
Hold on. I'm watching TikToks and plugging my thing in.
You are just watching TikToks every day, every night.
I just don't know what the fuck. Just. I unplugged this? Oh, just the cable box.
I don't know why Fortnite's like so unstable this season. It's just actually
You love it?
no. You're just so unstable. Like, why is it so unstable these days?
Why do you love it?
I don't. I'm like 2 minutes from, you know. I'm 2 minutes from just getting off and playing Blackops 2.
What the fuck?
You would?
It's a controller for my game.
Huh?
It was telling me I needed a controller for my game.
No, that's what happens when you have a console.
Fuck up.
A console.
Yeah, yeet.
I have a console. Oh
The sample behavior.
my god. How many hours are you on TikTok?
What?
How many hours are you on TikTok?
Really not.
Okay. How was the gym, dude? Did you like talk to Matt forever? You better be talking to Matt. He's your friend. Let's see.
I hate Fortnite. It's so cringy. Yo, anime.
I don't know what anime, you weirdo. Oh.
Oh, anime.
You're gonna love this update.
I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
I know. I didn't like it either.
I'm gonna just stop playing it.
Yeah. All right. So what are we doing tomorrow?
I don't know.
Are we gonna be playing Blackops 1 Zombies? Let's go! We should do that. I actually want to do that. Order food, play Black Ops Zombies, and just have. Mm. If my account is still on there, I could get the DLCs.
Nah, sorry, buddy. I stole everything on your shit.
I don't think you understand what stealing means when it's already there, dummy, dumb.
Stole everything.
I just have to see if I could download it on your Xbox. I could get the moon update, and then dude, if I get the moon update, I'll be able to play. We could be able to play Knock, Doris, and Shengu and Shunanuma. I love that map.
I hate that.
I love Doris. I have not played that in such a long time. I might even buy 1 month, maybe even like a. How much is Xbox Live? I think you get a deal for like $1. I'm gonna contemplate that and see if it's like $1, because if I could get it for $1, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yo,
What?
do you know what a mitochondria does?
It's the power. It's the powerhouse. Ah. All right, are you gonna ready up? Are you gonna take a piss and?
Yeah, hold on. You really scared me for a second.
Scared you for what? Not even in your house.
Yeah, okay, you're in my walls.
I'm not Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yes, you are.
Ooh.
Oh yeah! Oh
What?
shit!
What are you doing?
I got a utility claymore.
What are you talking about?
I'm equipping all my new shit.
Equipped in what? Oh. This guy is from season 4, season 7. Wow. This guy, season 8, season 5, season 3.
Oh, at least there's no building still.
They're not gonna take that out. They're never gonna take the non-building out, because if they do, this game dies. This game dies. It was
Like, they got so many people back now because they're like, oh, no one builds. And then as soon as they bring it back, they just lose all.
no.
the people.
If they kill no building, they're gonna lose a lot of people. But there's still players that still build, but you know.
That's what I just said, bitch boy.
No, I'm saying the influx of people.
Oh, your rule, buddy.
Oh my god, you don't like to listen to anything. I'm saying the influx of non-builder players just leave the whole server, and then the builders, it would just be like 4 years ago where it was just all build, and then you get to meet the last person, aka the sweaty tryhard. That was the whole reason why people stopped playing this, is because of the sweaty tryhards that there were so many of. I'm still getting such poopy frames, and it's actually.
Have Hallmark connection. I told you.
Frames don't have to do with internet connection, but like I don't think you understand. No, I'm getting a new graphics card.
Yeah, when?
I have to get it before before Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. That's what I have to do. I have to get it before Modern Warfare 2 because I'm realizing that this graphics card that I have right now won't. It will be able to play with it, but I'll be playing with 10 frames, and that's just not fun. So what I'm gonna do is, it was on sale, dude. It was actually like, that was when I was telling you, it was on sale for $230.
Yeah, so she's hitting the gritty.
But then it went back up to $290, so $300 back. So that's why I was like so pissed. Okay, Tilty.
No, discovered here.
That's Greasy Grove, but okay, let's go. Still
Let's
greasy.
do it.
Still greasy.
Still grease. You think we're gonna do good this match?
Depending on the SBMM. Definitely.
Depending on jump.
Huh?
I know he said depending on if I jump. Okay.
Depending on if you jump.
How's he going? That one?
Yeah.
So I'll go to the back and at the bottom. You get the top. Oh shit, man.
There is someone there. You're gonna get your booty cheeks open.
Oh, bro.
Alright, who's shooting me? Who's the little booty cheek boy shooting me? Watch out, players are good now.
Oh yeah, let me boogie bomb someone.
You remember those?
I haven't.
Alright, boy.
Oh, I boogie bomb myself.
Oh my god, this is the team that I have to play with?
I did it.
This is the teammate that I have to play with, guys. Pray for me today.
Yes, the dude who only plays on my game, so he.
Take that weapon! Oh my god! Why was he there that whole time? He just didn't even... We're gonna die. This is not a good spot. Shoot the taco boy. If you shoot the... I only got 2 bullets out of that. 2 bullets. God, I'm actually gonna cry. This game doesn't want me to win. Don't take my weapons, please, for God's sake. Oh, F? Alright, this ain't working. Alright, I needed that because I don't have a shotgun and I'm out of AR now. I'm totally out of AR. And I have the same 2 guns again. Hammer. I need a shotgun. Gringo, what do you have? I need that. Okay, no, you did not give me what I asked for.
There's a med this if you.
Do you have AR ammo or you don't?
They have 40 rounds.
Okay, never mind. I have technically 0 right now, so yeah, I am pissed out of luck.
Well, guess what? Finders keepers, buddy.
Okay, well, I'm not asking you from it, okay? Shut up. I'm literally gonna go on Blackops 2 and then
What's
just talk to you. That's it.
What's he do?
What?
I gotta.
Oh, we have to find a vault. That's what it does. I'm getting 70 frames right now. I'm getting like weird frames right now. Game hasn't changed its viewing.
Chat. This is who I'm playing with. Chat.
What are you doing, you little piss pot? Oh my god. Oh, do you want to see something what they added? Here. Here. You want to see what they added? Do you see me? Yeah. Oh my.
This.
Yes, this is what they added. Go to zone. Go to zone. Go to zone. Go to zone.
Wait, I don't understand. What am I?
You're a chrome little jello. I would say something else, but that's on Twitch.
So that's the sprint.
Yep.
Can you get killed while you?
Yeah, but you're really fast. It's not like you're gonna be able to, you know, hit this target, and it's a ball. Like, you're not gonna be hitting me.
Why would they add this?
I don't know. Like Fortnite, I told you, Epic Games is on crack. Some seasons, they're like one season they'll be like, let's make it normal and fair, but one season they're like, okay, guys, what can we do when
Can we fuck up now?
how can we be weird?
Oh, who's that?
What?
North 10? No, North 30.
I don't know. I'm going to zone, buddy. I need to get this out. Like, this... I don't know why they have this on.
Why can't I glob anymore?
Oh, you run out. You're not a glob for, like, all the time. Wait. Where the...
Yeah, what the f was that?
Where's
Here's
left
shit.
shift? Left shift.
Shit your pants, bro.
I should have done this, like, when I was in...
What you did?
Oh my god, where the fuck is it? 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 Oh my god.
Food.
Huh?
Food.
Oh, I have to eat. Oh my god.
God.
Oh my, you might have to clutch it up.
No, I'm not coming back after.
I'm sorry, my mom made dinner at this time. Alright, I'll see you.
What do you mean?
I have to commit suicide. Sudoku, actually. I'm gonna say Sudoku. You can't really say that on Twitch. Alright, buddy, you better win.
I'm not gonna win, so yeah, I'm hanging up.
Alright, well, we'll play in like 10 minutes. Okay? I'll see you on the other side. Alright. I can't Sudoku myself. Try to win, and I'll be back. I'll call you when I'm back.